Well, good morning, everybody. We're out here on Santee Cooper's Lake Moultrie today, and we're gonna try to catch some catfish. I've been struggling here lately, but I feel like today is the day. We're dragging some islands, and we're gonna end up floating into a ditch right here first thing this morning, so hopefully we'll hook up. Alright guys, we're trying a new spot today. A spot I've never tried before, an area I've never tried before. But there's a drop off into a ditch. And it goes down to about 30 to 40 foot. So I want to drag that today and see if I can have any luck. The guides at the landing didn't have very good things to say about the fishing right now, but you know, maybe we'll have better luck. I'm finally getting to try out these new PC Fun spinning reels. This one's not really new, it's the flame but in blue. And then the new hotness for PC Fun is this Alloy X spinning reel. So hopefully we can put that to the test today. I haven't caught a fish on either one of them, but today might be the day. I got some fresh chicken today. I got a bunch of different baits down here, but they're frozen. So we're gonna have to let those thaw out before we use them. I also have a perch rod and some worms, so if nothing's hitting on these things, we can catch some perch and try some fresh perch out. We're dragging baits today, if you couldn't tell by me putting these slinky weights on there. We got a variety of different floats here, catfishing floats. This is from Bloodline Tackle. I got a couple from Uncle Lou's, and I think I got some from Catfish Sumo. I got the seagulls swarming in. That might be a good sign. See him? He just wants to steal my bait. Better drop those in the water a little bit so that seagull don't take it off the hook. I think I can get away with a baby drift sock today instead of my 10-footers. We'll see. But I got everything baited up, ready to go. So I'm gonna turn off the spot lock on the trolling motor here. Kind of just dump this out there. All right, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw these outside lines out first, because those are gonna be my planer board lines. I'm running Uncle Lou's planer boards. I got 4 of them. So we'll put those outside lines out first. I'm running 7 rods today. It might be a mistake by myself running 7 rods, but we're gonna try it. I usually can run 5 or 6 by myself with no major issues. All right, let's see if that drift sock opens up here. I'm gonna go ahead and throw the center line out too. So far, pretty smooth on the cast with that PC Fun Alloy X. Clip these planer boards on real quick. Yeah, I was up there about to put the boat in. I was talking to the owner of the boat landing, Mr. Kevin Davis, and he said, well, what you going for today? I said, I'm gonna try to catch these things that we used to call catfish. And he started laughing. He said, well, I needed GPS coordinates for every fish you catch. And there was a bunch of guides sitting there waiting for their clients, and they all kind of chuckled too. And I said, is it that bad? He goes, well, people are catching one here and there. I was like, gosh, not still. So we shall see, folks. We'll see what we got going on. We'll be positive about it. Now that that outside planer board is out, we're gonna drop this second one from the inside. That's gonna be a second planer board. This one's still going out over here. But sometimes it pays off. You know, a lot of those fish will come on those outside planer boards. The theory is that the fish see the shadow of the boat when you're fishing shallow and they scatter. So if you got your planer boards out there wider than the boat is, Then when the fish scatter out, they might hit them planer boards. Always got to remember to check your drag. That can cost you a big one. Well guys, we're 5 minutes in. We've already broken off. The planer board sitting there floating in the water. Not a good start. Hopefully it gets better. And drop this perch rod down. I saw a lot of marks on the finder there. Hopefully it's some fresh bait. Definitely got something now. There we go. Fresh perch. This is called a sabiki stick. Basically, it's a hollow tube that goes up, and you reel the sabiki rig up into the tube. Found it for about $50 or $60 on Amazon. I tell you what, there's a perch on right there. It is amazing. Something bigger hit it there. Might have just been a few perch. I'm gonna let them load up a little bit. All right, let's see how many we got. Oh yeah, we got a few or a big one. Oh yeah, look at that, 3 in a row. I usually find perch in deeper water. Yeah, as soon as I drop it down, they're hitting it. So as you can see, they're hitting it. I'm gonna let them load up, see how many I can get on there at one time. Usually when one hits, if you leave it down there, it'll start a feeding frenzy and they'll all want in on the action. Oh yeah. We might have loaded this one up. Two hard fighting perch. And I do have faith that the chicken, I know the chicken works, but it's nice to have some fresh bait out there just to mix things up a little bit. Got my first catfish. The sabiki rig. The skunk is off the boat. Ooh man, this is gonna be rough. All right. Not only is he little and spiny, but he's on a sabiki rig. All right, little buddy. Gotta be careful with them suckers. There we go. Fish on. Definitely gonna be a little one. It's on that flame though, so that's the first fish on that flame. And I don't think he's quite as small as the other one. Happy to have a fish. I guess I don't have them yet. I shouldn't count my eggs before they hatch, right? Count my chickens before they hatch. That come on a piece of chicken. Oh yeah, we're getting dinked all over the place. He's a little bigger. That's on a GX2 by Ugly Stick, which makes it fun. So at least, you know, if the little fish are gonna hit, if they hit on those GX2, I got 2 of them GX2s out. If they hit on those, at least it'll be fun. If they hit on these big rods, it's not as fun. All right, there he is. Not a trophy by any standards, but it's another fish. And he's a little bigger. See you, buddy. Since he bit on chicken, we're gonna put another piece of chicken out there. This Muddy River rod is getting tapped to death. Bing, 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 all the time. Which makes me wonder if this one doesn't have bait on it, because this one hasn't gotten touched. At least not while I'm looking at it. Those 2 fish are the kind of fish I want to catch when I'm camping out. We're gonna be camping out in October on Church Island doing a meet and greet. So if you guys want to check that out, you can check that out on my website, shoppalmettacats.com. That little thing's getting dinked. And you can register to come down. That way I'll know who's coming. So we're gonna camp for 3 days and 2 nights. and fish off the bank, and maybe take the boat out and fish Lake Marion and Lake Moultrie, Santee Cooper. All you got to do is get down here. Look at it tapping. Bring your tent and stuff. But the link is in the description for that. Check it out. Something hit this sabiki rig as soon as I dropped it down. It's another little catfish. Little bullhead catfish. Oh man. Hope this isn't the trend all day. Little bullhead. You can tell it looks like a channel, but when he gets up to the top, he's all wide, kind of like a flathead. That's one of our bullheads. Oh man, he's gonna spine the crap out of me. I must have dropped this thing on his head. He is full too, man. He is packed. Wonder what he's eating down there. Again, this will be another nice catfish to eat on the camping trip. All right, buddy. Thanks for the action. He gone. Those little ones are definitely what is hitting these baits down there. Although it's not the target size, they're keeping me busy. My hope is where there's little ones, there's big ones, right? We can only hope. All right, everybody, we've moved spots. I had another line get hung up and I didn't want to lose the whole rig, so we reeled up, and what we're fishing right now is some deeper water right into a point, and then we're right out here in front of the point. We're gonna drift up onto the point, and hopefully that transition will produce some fish. Just got this one out. Looks like it's already getting hit. I don't like the type of hits because it's those little dink taps like we were getting in the other spot. The saying does go, wind from the east, the fish bite the least. So hopefully that's just a myth, and we'll start hooking up here in a minute. Guys, I'm reeling this in thinking I got some kind of stick or something on this rod, but no, it's a small fish. He's just back there riding. Just chilling, riding, having a good time. Barely hooked. There he is. I think that might be the biggest one of the day. All right, let's get him back in the water. See you later, buddy. He's like, oh yeah, you got me. No big deal. I don't know if you guys can see this, but we're going to this ditch here, and we're gonna float most of the front of it until the wind takes us off the ditch, and then we'll move. This is gonna be the outside planer board. I'm gonna try something on this one I've never done before. I'm just gonna put a whole live perch on here, not cut him or anything. I'm just gonna put him on there just like he is. See how that works. It's pleasure boater o'clock. I'm not sure if you can hear the music coming, and the boats are coming straight for me. See if they knock over my planer boards here. Well, I had to wave them off, but at least I didn't get hit. That's good, right? We didn't get run over today. Yeah, I think we've done it again. I think we might have another small fish on here just riding and hanging out. Yep. Oh my gosh. How long has he been on there, y'all? I had a giant bait on the line the entire time and didn't even know it. A giant live bait. Did not even know it. Oh man. There he is. Biggest live bait ever. All right, buddy. Please go back. Get bigger. and come back and see me. All right, we're gonna try a piece of this old mullet out the cooler. Yeah. I think we might have a fish on here. Yep, fish on. I think the other spinning reel has one on it too. I'm trolling that bait again. At least I saw this one hit. I think the other one has probably been on there for a while, it looks like. Dragging the biggest catfish baits alive. Got a lot of line out. Oh yeah, there's one on there. Let me reel down on him. He's just a little fellow. He's feisty though. He's real feisty. Hit on that piece of mullet head that I put out there. There he is. Nice little eater fish. All right, see you later. Let's see if this one's got a fish on it. No? Maybe the big fish will come if I dip the net. I'll try anything at this point. There we go. Right. Finally got a good takedown today. All right. Finally, a decent takedown today. And he's still not, probably not big, but he's gonna be bigger than anything else I caught today, that's for sure. Whew, man, it's been a long day. It's been a long time since I caught a fish. Definitely a couple hours. I'm sitting back there trying to stay hydrated. Trying not to be too discouraged. And it paid off. I think this fish is caught up in my outside line. That's okay though. Not worried about it. Good fish. Here he is. Maybe that's not. I think this fish, this rod out here has a fish on it, you know? Or nope, I see the line down there now. I see it. Ugh. All right, we got him in the net. First, what I would call decent fish of the day. That one hit on the perch head. All right, let's get a look at this fish. Good looking fish. Probably about an 8-pound fish. Nice, healthy blue cat. I would catch these all day. They're fun to catch. They're spunky. They have good takedowns. Don't get me wrong. I like big fish, but you know, if it's a day like today where I'm struggling, I'll take these size fish all day. Whew. There he goes. Back to get bigger. All right, guys, it's time to throw in the towel. I've been out here for about 10 hours now, and you've seen what I caught. But you know, it's like that sometimes. Unfortunately for me, it's been like that for a long time. But if you like this video in any way, hit that thumbs up, make sure you subscribe, hit the bell, share it out. Until next time, happy fishing.